Hi home cooks! Today I'm in the kitchen making homemade Orangeade. This refreshing summer drink is an old-fashioned simple pleasure you can make at home. If you love lemonade, you've got to try this sweeter, sunnier version. Made with real oranges, no artificial flavors or concentrates, just pure sunny goodness in every sip. Serve it over ice for the ultimate warm weather thirst quencher. It's crisp, slightly tangy, and naturally a sweeter citrus choice. Perfect for serving at backyard barbecues or picnics at the beach. So let's get into the kitchen. This is how I make homemade Orangeade. In a large pot or Dutch oven, add 8 cups of water. A lot of the fragrance and flavor in citrus is actually found in the outer layer of the skin, so I'm going to use a vegetable peeler to remove the thin, colorful outermost layer of 2 lemons and 4 oranges. Add this to the water. I'm doing this just because some of these oranges have a really thick pith layer, which can leave a bitter taste in the Orangeade. If you're using citrus with a thin skin like mandarins or clementines, then feel free to simply slice these in half and add them to the water. Now I'm going to cut in half and juice the lemons and oranges into the water. Discard the scraps and pith. I'm going to bring this all to a boil and then simmer for 10 minutes. Remove from the heat and stir in 1.5 cups of sugar. The amount of sugar you need will actually depend on how sweet your oranges are. I'm using a variety of oranges for a more complex flavor profile. But feel free to use anything from mandarins, Valencia oranges, or even blood oranges for a more unique flavor and color. I like to add half of the sugar, give it a taste, and then add in the amount of sugar needed. Then cover and allow the citrus to infuse and the sugar to dissolve into the water. This takes about 30 minutes. Once cool, squeeze any of the oranges that you left cut in half, and then strain the liquid into 1 or 2 large pitchers. Discard the citrus scraps and fill the pitchers with ice and then cool in the fridge until you're ready to serve. Serve this delicious summer drink over ice for the ultimate warm weather thirst quencher. Growing up, the beach near us had a restaurant that was famous for their Orangeade, and this definitely reminds me of that. Fresh, fragrant, and so easy to make. Enjoy this drink just as it is or add some sparkling water for a refreshing alternative to store-bought sodas. And as always, you can find a link to the full written recipe in the description box below. Enjoy! If you're a fan of deliciously simple vintage recipes and old-fashioned skills, then you'll want to check out this next video. Thanks for stopping by.